I don't know about you, but when people start using words I haven't a clue what they mean, I shut down. Life is hectic enough, y'all, so there's no need to add words to it that make no sense or lack context unless they matter. Unless they're game changing, unless someone takes a moment to break down not only what it means, but why I should care about it in the process. Then those words have become committed to memory and I can take action from them accordingly. So, this is what happened to me when I uncovered inbound marketing. And it's what I hope happens for you, author friend, when today and the rest of this podcast season comes out to explain to you why you should care and take action accordingly. Are you ready to dive in? Let's do this. Hey, I'm Stephanie Feger, and Empower is my middle name. Well, not really, but it should be. I believe that empowered people empower people, and I'm obsessed with empowering you, the nonfiction author, with impactful marketing strategies and tactics to help you take your important message and share it with those who desperately need it and want it, and here's the kicker, will buy it. I'm the owner and chief strategist of the Empower PR Group and the author of 3 books myself, including my newest book, Make Your Author Impact. Sell more books, increase your reach, and achieve your why. I've been called to merge my love for reading books and writing books and marketing books to help nonfiction authors like you with laser-focused strategies and tactics to write books that sell and promote books to those who need and want them most. In addition, I love helping people, authors especially, build meaningful businesses from empowering messages. Think of this podcast as your one-stop shop for marketing insights from an author who has been there, done that, and understands exactly where you are, because guess what? I have and do. So get your pens ready, because I'm ready to empower you. This is the Empowered Author Podcast. One of my favorite things to do on Monday afternoons is to meet with authors who either want to learn more about how the Empower PR Group can support them or want to take advantage of our free 15-minute chit chat to get some nuggets of marketing insights out that they can apply to their books. See, I love this time because these are people I haven't met yet, or maybe just a little bit, and I get to learn more. But I also love it because I love meeting new people, especially people who are using the written word as a way to inspire action and change. Like, it's a big deal to me. And it's a highlight of my week, which is awesome because it's the first day of the week. So it usually sets the week off on a really good path. Usually, however, on these calls, I find that authors feel the need to offer me like a litany of all the things they've been doing of their book to show traction and churn. And however, very little of it is likely working for them, they feel the need to tell it to me. So they say things like this, like, I've invested in Facebook ads and Amazon ads, but I guess it's not enough. Or I need to figure out how to do that. Or I'm on Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and LinkedIn and YouTube, and I'm not on TikTok. Man, I'm probably not getting what I need because I'm not doing book talks. Maybe that's my problem. Or I'm considering a BookBub or Goodreads or maybe some ads here or there. I think I need to do more library talks. The list goes on as if we feel the need to own up to everything or something. It's like when I go to the doctor and I tell them all of the self-diagnoses of things I've found in Google. Okay, well, here's the deal, my friend. Google isn't a doctor. It's a search engine, and it's compiling all of the possible scenarios that you need based on what you are searching for. Kicker, it's based on what you are searching for. So it's not your doctor because it can't do a 360 high level top down look. It is only making movement based on what you are searching for. And Google is also not a book marketer. So you can search things on how to market your book, but it's going to pull up book marketing recommendations, and not all of them are going to be the right ones for you. In fact, remember, it's based on what you're searching, and we can use that to our benefit. So when I share that I don't think you necessarily have to be on Facebook or have Amazon ads, and that I'm not on TikTok either and I have no plans to be, or that I am not sure BookBub ads are good for nonfiction authors. And while I love library talks, I uncovered personally that many libraries won't result in book sales because you can't sell books at libraries, interestingly enough. I can actually visually see on Zoom that the author's shoulders relax. Some of them even smile or laugh or breathe lighter. It's like this heavy weight is gone when I tell them that what they've been told isn't what they have to do. And we can now talk about what they can and should be doing. All right, life is crazy enough. Writing a book is a big enough feat. Marketing doesn't have to be. So, at church recently, a pastor was sharing something that really stuck with me, and it's a thing called complexity bias. Have you ever heard of it? I'm curious. I hadn't, but it makes sense to me now. It's this fallacy where our brains believe that the more complicated something is, the better it must be, right? Like Confucius said it best: life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Easy must be worse than hard. 10 steps must be better than two. Well, not only is none of that true, it's something I actually want to shatter today. You don't have to do all of that. It doesn't have to be that complicated. And when it comes to book marketing, things don't have to be that complicated either. There is an easier way, and it's the way that I teach authors to work within. And it's what I'm going to teach you this season of the Empowered Author Podcast. It starts, however, with us defining a phrase that is the cornerstone of this whole season, and that is inbound marketing. What does it mean? Well, I was a part of a business cohort, and they had a monthly book reading club. Now, you weren't required to be a part of this, but hello, I am an author and I wanted to. I got excited about it. So when Marcus Sheridan's book, They Ask You Answer, was up, I was game to read it. Got it on Amazon, began it immediately. Said, let's do this. I'll dive in. Well, what I uncovered changed how I look at what I have already been doing, and it gave me a name to be able to use alongside it. Okay, let me tell you a little bit of synopsis if you haven't read it. Marcus was a pool salesman, and I'm talking in-ground pools, like chlorine-filled pools, friends. And I feel the need to clarify that with my country accent over here. But his company wasn't doing so hot. They were having some challenges, and he had to make a decision in pronto if he wanted to fix sales. So instead of throwing money into advertising, because he likely didn't have any to throw, he tried a different approach. He made a list of all the questions his potential clients asked, and he started answering them through blogs. Honestly, it was that simple. They asked, and he began to answer. And not only did his pool business succeed, but he is now a major player in the inbound marketing space. I love it. And I love his book for many reasons, but mainly because it's not written by a marketer. It doesn't have any of that jargon or language that makes no sense to most people. He's just a guy who's running a business and found something that works. And it does. Inbound marketing is my all-time favorite. Okay, so let's define it. Inbound marketing is an approach to draw your ideal client, your ideal target audience, your ideal target reader to you instead of you going out to find them. Oh, doesn't that sound easier, right? Like we don't have to find them. We need to just draw them. It's about attracting and engaging with these people, not advertising to and selling. You will sell when you've attracted the right people. It's about giving value first instead of requiring a payment before the value. Ooh, this is a toughie because a lot of people that come to me go, I want to sell a course. Well, yeah, great. Well, what are you doing to get there? Well, ads. I don't know. See, it's not that approach. It's about giving value first. It's about knowing what they need and being a solution to the problems they face. Y'all, people don't want more problems. Nobody invests in problems. They invest in solutions. Be that solution. It's about relationships, not sales. Sales are momentary spikes. Relationships are long-term. Love that. So it is about long-term gains and not short-term spikes. It's about building loyalty and delivering. So outbound marketing is what most people think of when they think of marketing. They think of those ads and mailers and stuff like that. And to me, I call that icky marketing because that feels salesy. Because it is. It is. Inbound marketing, on the other hand, is what I like to call authentic marketing. It's the kind of marketing that isn't really, in my opinion, marketing at all because it's offering people what they are already looking for, and you just happen to be a solution to it that they can purchase and invest in. HubSpot highlighted a little bit that I thought was interesting about the 3 ways inbound methodology can be applied. It can attract, meaning it can draw the right people to you with valuable content and strong, meaningful conversations. It can allow you to engage, presenting solutions to problems so that it will increase your chance of having your readers buy from you. And my favorite, it can delight. It can provide help and support to ensure people find this really well-rounded, successful experience and people remember delightful elements. So, what does this mean? Well, we will go deep into the specifics on how to make all of this happen in the subsequent episodes of this season. But in general terms, many people use inbound marketing and content marketing interchangeably. So, I want you to trade in ads and I want you to think instead of keywords. I want you to focus less on sales and more on content to pull people to you. Inbound marketing can be tools and efforts such as blogging or live streaming, YouTube videos, social media content, emails, books, and everything under that kind of umbrella. And lucky for you, you are in the content business already and have oodles of intellectual property you can leverage. Very few people who use inbound marketing do, but authors do. And if you leverage it appropriately, you will attract the right people. And it's how you leverage them that will determine if you are successful with this effort. So you might be saying, Stephanie, all right, thank you for defining inbound marketing, but why should I care? Great question. I have a simple answer for you. Because your readers do. You see, the book space is crowded, my friends. It is busy out there. People are publishing more and more and more each day. And getting found is more and more and more than having the right Amazon keywords. It's harder. It takes effort. And I want your effort to give you rewards, not drain you of your energy. So when leveraging inbound marketing, you are doing several things at once. You are adding to the ecosystem of content out there in a way that the people who need your message and are willing to invest in it and read it are searching. You are increasing your chances of being found. You are giving people the opportunity to self-select and say, yes, this is someone I like and I want to read more from. And listen, people buy from people. People invest in people. People connect with people. Remember that. You are now pulling people to you. You are the magnet drawing them to you. And those people will likely stay with you forever because you aren't pulling them in because you have a sale happening. You're pulling them in because you have content that they are interested in and they want to be pulled into. You are offering solutions to their problems, and everybody wants solutions, right? They don't want problems. You are also creating a win-win for everyone, you and the reader alike. And you are building a street army of word-of-mouth marketers for you who, unbeknownst to you, will help you sell your book too. You should care because it's the most important marketing tactic out there, in my opinion. It is the hub for how you tackle social media. It's how you leverage email marketing. It's what drives what you talk about on stage. And it is even what can give you insights on what your next book title should be. It's game changing. And it's the most cost-effective solution for increasing readership. It focuses on high-value content, ongoing brand awareness, relationship building and maintaining, and a focused and methodical strategy to work smarter, not harder. On the flip side, it's not designed for marketing spikes, but rather the long-term uptick for sales. It's not going to grow your email list overnight, but the ones who are on your email list will stay. And if we are in the business of impact, we can't do it without inbound marketing. Check inbound marketing off the list of words and phrases you don't understand because this season, you will know more than you knew you needed to know or wanted to know about it. We will dive into tactical insights on how to find the problems your readers face and the strategies to take to offer solutions for them in a way that attracts them to you and repels those who weren't your ideal readers anyway. I'm sharing strategies and tools, tips and best practices. I'm doing it all. And can you tell I'm a little bit passionate about inbound marketing? I am because I know it works. If you aren't sure how to attract your readers, I would love to help. Let's connect, see how our team can best support your goals. Visit empowerprgroup.com/connect and let's get that free 15-minute chit chat on the books. Author friend, thank you for listening today and for saying yes to becoming empowered. As you know, I am a believer in you and a believer that empowered people empower people. I've empowered you today. Now it is your turn. Go out there, empower others.